my concealer, and I do this a little differently than you may have been shown. I don't use as much as some girls do. And any place my face kind of dips in, I apply it. I put a little right here, and I just let that dry, or not dry, but melt into the skin. And then I'll be back. I'll blend that out. And I blend it out with a damp beauty blender, again, with hot water. I let that set, and I just blend it. Just like that. And I'll finish blending and come right back. Now that I've got that blended, I use my Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish. And again, with this, I just put it right where my eye dips, which for me is right there. And again, a little more where the face sinks in. And I'll let that set. And again, go in with a damp beauty blender after it's set for, I don't know, maybe a minute or so. So I'll come back and blend it. Then I just kind of press it gently because the sponge is wet, so it's soft. But what I do to really, really make concealer not look creasy, and I've seen so many makeup artists on here say, oh, don't powder it, don't do this, don't do that. If I don't, at age 58, talk about, this one lady says abracadabra, I look like a cadaver if I don't powder it. It looks horrible. So for her, she's just the opposite. If she powders it, it looks bad. So let me show you how I do it. Well, I'll be right back. I had to go get my setting powder. I use Lemire, and I know it's all icky. It's pressed powder. It's the only thing that makes me have no creases. And I put a little setting spray on my hand. And then this is what really takes out any creasing before you set it. You just dab this on and you pat it until it dries. And it may take a while. I'm going to get up real close and show you guys. There is like no creasing now before I set it. But if I don't set it and move my face, it will crease. So I don't know how some of these girls get away with that, which is barely, and this sponge is damp, by the way. And then I do the same thing on the other eye. But that just really, really smooths it out so much more. This eye is set, this eye is not. And you'll see, is if you start moving your face, see the creases? But it doesn't do that on that side. So